Hello to you. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Ramisha Shade. This is the next to last update for the 2023 hurricane season. Why? Because hurricane season officially comes to an end tomorrow. We have almost made it through yet another season without being hit by any tropical depressions, tropical storms, or hurricanes for Houston or the Southeast Texas area. So great news for us. We have had several named storms for this season, but none of them have come our way. And thank goodness things are quiet now. And I think they're going to stay that way through the rest of the season, which, by the way, ends tomorrow, as I just mentioned. A quick look at the Atlantic, and we are quiet out there. No tropical cyclones that we are seeing that will likely develop. Gulf of Mexico pretty quiet as well. I'm not expecting any tropical action over the next couple of days, and after that hurricane season will be over. Also, as we take a view of the Caribbean, things are looking pretty good. You can see a few showers and storms down close to Central America, but nothing that's being monitored that would start to turn into a stronger area of low pressure that could possibly become a tropical system. We are quiet for the Atlantic Basin. Of course, that includes the Atlantic Ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean, and the National Hurricane Center still stating that no tropical cyclone formation is expected over the next 7 days. So that is some great news, because 7 days from now we will be completely out of hurricane season and we won't have to worry about it for a while. Of course, we get a break and then we'll have to do it all over again next year when hurricane season officially begins at the beginning of June. But for now, we are looking pretty good out there. Water temps have been cooling down some for the Gulf of Mexico. That helps to limit any chance of possible tropical cyclone development. And we do have still some pretty toasty water temps for much of the Caribbean, low 80s, low to middle 80s. But we're not seeing anything that will likely develop over the next few days. It's pretty quiet as well for the Eastern Pacific, so that is great news. Nothing to track out there at this point. And as we go into tomorrow, that's pretty much going to be it. It's going to be a wrap. Of course, hurricane season officially ends on November 30th, so we've made it all the way through the entire season almost. We made it through, of course, the really busy part of the season. That was back towards August, September, early October, and we've kind of been seeing that activity wind on down ever since then. We did, however, still have quite a few named storms this season, starting off with Arlene, Brett, and Cindy, and going all the way down to Tammy. In fact, we're likely going to end the season, and we only didn't use 2 names, so we did get through most of those names that were designated for this hurricane season, and I don't think we're going to be using the last 2, but we still ended up with 20 named storms, 7 hurricanes, 3 major hurricanes. So it was still a pretty busy season. Even though we were not hit by any of these systems, we still had an above average season for the number of named storms, 6 more named storms than we normally would have, and we had about an average season for the number of hurricanes, including 3 major hurricanes. So we've got one more day to get through after today, and unless something just pops up on us, I think it will end on a quiet note as far as our hurricane season is concerned. It does not appear that we will have any tropical systems developing between now and tomorrow night. So that is good news. However, we still want you to head to the App Store and grab our Fox 26 weather app, because you'll have it for the next tropical season. And in between tropical seasons, of course, there will be a lot of action locally. You can always keep track of your local weather. Of course, we have big time severe weather likely for tomorrow, so you definitely want to have it for that. The threat for tornadoes, damaging wind. You can keep track of everything on the radar once you download our Fox 26 weather app. And of course, next year, when we get back to tropical season, you can keep track of everything happening with the tropics as well. So that is your tropical update. Quiet out there, and it likely will be a quiet finish to the season, and we are grateful for that. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Ramisha Shade. Have a great evening.